Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One, welcome all. Hi, it's Wednesday. You know what time it is. Excuse my tardiness. Technical difficulties, but we're moving on. I hope everyone is having a lovely hump day Wednesday. It is almost the weekend. A few more days and we'll be there. Listen, join me because I want to know. Let me know if you come in, say hello. I want to know who's in the kitchen with Chef Mar. We are doing something, you and I, and I'm showing you. Let's go ahead and kind of like tag a few people and get them in. Let's see. I hope everyone is doing good. Everybody. Hey, niece! I'm so excited. Y'all excuse me. I can't tell her testimony. I'm not going to bring her on camera. But anyway, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Invite friends to watch. Well, go ahead and share the live. Tag those that usually come on. For some reason, I'm having a problem doing that. But I just want to say hello. Welcome to everybody. Everybody everywhere in the room, come on in. You know what we do in the kitchen? Let's get started. Yes. Oh boy. I'm here. Come on in. Come on in. I'm so excited. I have some wonderful news, but I can't share it. I'll let my niece share her own testimony in her own time. But I am just so happy. So we're here to cook. Actually, there's not a lot of cooking involved. And if you saw the post, let me know if you saw the title, what to do with leftover wild caught salmon. And I'm saying wild caught because farm raised salmon, just throw it in the trash. Don't even buy it. Don't even waste your money. Because if you look how it's raised and how it's not good for your body and the process that it goes through to get just to looking like salmon, it's not worth it. Buy the wild caught salmon. It's better for your health. It's more the salmon actually have a diet of eating natural things, not man-made things. So I won't get on my soapbox, but anyway, it just consumed the wild caught salmon. So today I had a piece of leftover salmon. Simple, wild caught, and you can tell the difference between wild caught salmon, and this is what the color is different, the taste is better. So I'm just going to take this salmon right here, this wild caught salmon, and we're going to put it in a bowl. When you come in, just say hello. Hey Tangie, how are you? I saw you went to Jamaica. Yes. Enjoy life. Life is short. We don't know from 1 minute to the next what life is going to hold. So yes, enjoy your life. This is wild caught salmon. Wild caught. As I said, it's very nutrient dense. You don't have to worry about being full of pesticides and colors. If you buy salmon in the grocery store or even smoked salmon, flip the back over of the package. Look at the ingredients. If you see added color, that's not wild caught salmon. You don't want that toxic stuff from the environment, how they're raised. It would make you not ever want to eat farm raised salmon again. So in this bowl, simple, leftover salmon in a bowl. What am I going to add? You can add a vegan mayonnaise. You can make your own mayonnaise. I'm adding about maybe about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise of your choice to the bowl. This is so simple, so easy, so quick. So if you have salmon that's left over, and then again, wild salmon has good omega 3 fatty acids. So you want to make sure you're getting, and you're going to pay, for it. And it's not something that you say, oh my goodness, it's going to cost me a lot. You know, do things in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Not the wild caught, I mean, not the farm raised, but not that you can have to have salmon every day. We eat a lot of it. But yeah, so I'm just going to mix this in like so. Like I said, you can use a vegan mayonnaise, which is good. This is so, when I tell you so simple. Now, let me get, yeah, I want to get this right here. Because we're going to take these lovely cucumbers. Lovely cucumbers. Tangy, I know that's right. So do we. So do we. Yes. Yes. If I'm not eating a large salad, I'm eating salmon at least 3 times a week. Yes. Cucumber. Cucumber. If you can get organic, get them. If you can't, wash your vegetables. Even if you can, just wash your vegetables. You hear me say that all the time. Take the cucumber, slice it lengthwise. Take your spoon and deseed the cucumber, like so. All right, I've already done the work. Patted it dry. What are we going to do? I'm taking some, if you like spicy, I know. Guess what, Tangy? When we know better, we should do better. Now we know. No judgment here, because look, nobody has money to waste, so I understand. Friend, I understand it. I understand it. But we use what we got, because that's what we got until you get what I got. That's what I say. All right? We want to eat clean, cook clean, and live clean. All right? I have some. It's this, you can use sriracha, but this is just a little bit of jalapeno ketchup. A little spice, a little kick to it. That's all. I'm going to add that in. Add it in. Add it in. Oh, you know what? I have some dill too. I am growing some in my garden. And it's not come up yet, but I can't wait to show you. So let's add a little bit of fronds of dill to this, because we don't want to waste anything. So I'm just taking it off the stem and adding it to it. Now, if you don't have the dill, you know what I'm getting ready to say. I would check, because I'm not in your area, Tangy, I would check a fishmonger, like a seafood place in your area, like in Philly. You might can find it at, hey Tiff, you might can find it at Reading Terminal. I would try there. You can also check your local supermarket. Sometimes they will sell wild caught. There's a little market here that carries the wild caught salmon, and I make sure that I go and get it on the day that they bring it in fresh. Because, you know, Chef Mark, when did it come in? How long has it been sitting there? I have all the questions. To this, I am going to add a little bit of, just a little bit of pepper, just a little bit, freshly ground pepper. All right? And we're going to set this aside. I'm going to taste it. Guess what I'm going to add? I'm not going to add that yet. Let's taste. Let's taste. All right, we're tasting already. A good cook tastes their food. You should taste. Wonderful. 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 And if you're not eating seafood, or you can't have it, I can do this with, you know what I'm getting ready to say. It comes in a can. Can anybody guess what it is? It comes in a can, and it's almost my favorite thing to use. Somebody put it in the chat. You can make this completely if you're allergic to seafood. So, we have our cucumbers. We're going to set those aside. Let's make the sauce. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Now, I'm going to do this in my food processor. I could do it in my Ninja blender. I mean, my Vitamix. But I'm going to try to do this. Let's make a sauce. I have mango. Simple mango. 1, 2. I'm going to add a little bit of juice in there because, you know, we don't like to waste anything. I'm going to do this first in steps. Sorry for the noise, my apologies. I'm going to add some roasted red peppers. You can roast your own. You can roast your own. If you have a gas stove, just take them, put them over the gas burner, and just roast them until the skin gets blistered. And then you can just put them in a Ziploc bag and steam them and then pull off the skin. Roasted tomatoes. They're like 5 something in a jar. Nobody have time for that? No. So I'm going to add, that was 1 whole mango. This is like a red pepper mango sauce. And I'm going to add 1 whole red pepper. All those juices are amazing. And we're going to my apologies for the noise, but since I'm not using my Ninja, I'm just trying to liquefy this as much as possible. So I want to make sure it goes through my little condiment, my condiment bottle. It should, but if not, we know how to drizzle. To that, I am also going to add about a tablespoon. Let me see, hold on. I'm going to add a tablespoon of maple syrup, not pancake syrup. Okay? Got that? Thank you for coming. I'm going to add a half of a lime. We need this for the juice. Sometimes you don't get that much juice out of a lime. So, you know, I have an answer. Did anybody figure out how I can make this? If you're allergic to seafood or fish, it's something in a can. I can't even tell you the first letter because then you'll know. I want to see if anybody really knows what else we could add. Let me tell you this. It is something that I use often and all the time. Okay, so in here we have mango, we have a roasted red pepper, we have 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, pure maple syrup, not pancake syrup. Hey, Lynette, and I'm adding here 1/4 cup of avocado oil. Like I said, you can do this in your blender. We're making a sauce. baby. I already know. Y'all already know. Let's taste it. It's not even finished. It could use a little more lime. Now, I want to say, this lime was kind of dry. You can, if you're using microwave, you can put it in the microwave and try to get it soft and rub it. But guess what? Never fear, never fret. I have my Vitality Culinary Lime Essential Oil. This is why that we use it. Because sometimes you get, your herbs are bad, the limes are bad, the lemons are bad. 1, 2. Yes, let's see if I got any more over here. Let's see. Nope, that's good. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. And what else do we need? Just a little bit of chili oil. Now, if you don't like the heat, stay out the kitchen. Just maybe like, let me see first. Let's do, I had my finger in that. I don't want to put that back in there. I'm going to do maybe just like, not even a half a teaspoon of chili oil. That gives it a little kick, a little kick, a little kick. Okay? This is chili crunch. You don't have to, if you don't like the heat, you don't have to add it. Let's taste it again. Clean spoon. What does it need? Somebody asked me, what does it need? Salt. Redmond salt. Just a little bit. Just a little. Taste again. Yes. Just that little bit. Garlic. Now, I am going to use my microplane for my garlic because I don't want chunks of garlic in it. And I apologize because I should have gotten this microplane out beforehand. And I'm just going to grate, microplane the garlic. Just 1 clove of garlic. Good for the inflammation. Good for your blood pressure. Good for all sorts of things. You know, we're not wasting anything. Everybody in the pool. Everybody in the pool. Let's do it again. That should do it. Yes. 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 Put it in a squeeze bottle. Now let's see. Let's try not to make a mess here. Let's see. I do have a funnel. Add it to a squeeze bottle. Like so. You can use this on chicken. You can use it on fish. You could use it on anything that you like. If you're making another type of bowl, you can just squeeze this on it. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. All right. Just that made enough. All right, y'all, look. All right. We got a whole bottle full. Now, how long will this last? It does not have preservatives. So, it probably will last you in your refrigerator. Maybe like, I'm going to say a week at the most. because it doesn't have all those additives and preservatives and things you cannot pronounce. Remember, we eat clean, we cook clean. Now, let's pray that it comes out of this squeeze top. But that's our sauce. That's our sauce. That's our sauce. So, on to the next. Chili oil, thank you for coming. Lime, thank you for coming. Lime, thank you for coming. Let's get this out of the way. Now, you can make this almost like a sushi type thing. You can. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways. Now, we have our wild caught salmon that we just simply added some mayo. We added a little bit of fresh dill because that's what I had in the refrigerator. So I added that and a little bit of jalapeno ketchup. Okay? You can make your own, or I like to buy organic and or you can just add some, if you like sriracha, or if you use organic ketchup, you can add a little hot sauce to it or something. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. Now, I have some organic rice. Sometimes when you're making like sushi, you use white rice and there's a certain thing that you have to do it. I'm just going to add a splash of vinegar. This is optional. Just a splash of vinegar. And I'm going to mix that up in there like so. And the vinegar actually is a mild and mellow taste. Okay? You don't have to do this. That's fine. Now, let's build our cucumber bites. Cucumber. Spoon rinsed off. And all we're going to do is just fill our cucumber boats like so. As little or as much as you like. We're not finished. Wait, there's more. There's more. Now, let me say this. If you're serving this on a platter and it rocks and it doesn't stay, just all you have to do is just take your knife. Where is my knife? I feel like Eddie Murphy. I want the knife, please. And all you do is just shave a little bit off of the back so that it will sit flat and will not rock. Ah! Come on here. We drop knowledge in Chef Mars' kitchen. Yes. No rocking. Who's going to know? Who's going to know but you? There you go. Be still. Be still. Just be still. Now, if it stays by itself, it's fine. So we're filling it. We're filling. Let's put the two small ones like that. And maybe I'll just eat this one. Okay? We're going to fill another one. This time, we're going to fill it with our grain. This is organic barley, organic brown rice. I love jazzberry rice. It's very good. Hello, Tanya. How are you? Welcome. So, let's do, because I try not to dirty up so many dishes, because good help is hard to find, and I don't have any. So, now, if you wanted to do like a sushi type thing, what I would do is take some of this rice. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to add something called nori furtaki. It is like a rice seasoning that they use in seafood dishes, especially Chinese, or it's not vegan. It is not vegan. It's not vegan. It is a rice seasoning, so it has seaweed. It has other things. So if I wanted to make this almost like a sushi roll, I'm just going to add some of this I'm just going to show you how you can make this versatile. Add a little bit of the nori. You want to take a snapshot. You can find this in your specialty stores. Some markets now carry it in your international aisle. You can get it on Amazon. I love it when I make crab cakes because I don't make crab cakes out of real crab. Y'all know by now. I have, yes. But this part of it is not vegan friendly, okay? So I'm going to mix this in with that rice vinegar. Seeds of Change. It comes in a packet. This was from Trader Joe's, but it was not Seeds of Change. It was an organic blend of rice. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Yeah. Who needs sushi? Let's fill this one with the rice. Okay? Fill this with rice, like so. Well, what about the salmon, Chef Mara? Hold up. I got it. This is good. We're going to take our salmon and we're going to get spoons. All right. I lost the spoon. And we're just going to do this. Look, baby. Ooh, let me tell you. We take things to another level. Speaking of another level, this Friday, I am doing a live cooking class via Zoom. Now, there's a problem with the registration QR code. But if you want to register, it is a fee. It is $30. I'm going to tell you how to turn your spaghetti into something phenomenal. It's going to be healthy. It's going to be cost effective. It's going to be nutrient dense. It's going to fuel your body. We get to share one-on-one. You can ask questions. I don't have to stop and read your comments. It's going to be amazing. You can use PayPal, Marlene V. Coles, or Zelle. Let me know. You have time. I'll send you the information, everything that you need, your equipment, a pot, and a pan, and some spoons and forks. Nothing deep, nothing deep, nothing deep. Now, since this, we're going to add a little black and white sesame seeds to the top. Ooh, I want to bite it right now. I do. Okay, so that's one with just the wild caught salmon. That's that. And I think I want to do another one like a sushi one. Let's put the black and white sesame seeds on. On our cucumber boat, like so. And I think I just want to do another one with the rice. I think it's enough rice vinegar in here so we can get that taste. And then our nori fukaki. My husband says, "Oh, baby, that sounds really that sounds different." Yeah, it does. But it has the seaweed gives it the fishy taste along with other spices and things that are in it. It is not vegan. One thing I like about this salmon, wild salmon, it is something that vegetarians and vegans can have. All right, but not with the nori fukaki. Hello, Mary. How are you? So, should we do another rice? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Like a sushi or just a plain? Because, you know, I like eating outside the box. So, I really want to put the rice. I'm going to put the rice. I'm going to put the rice since I did it. So, we're filling our boat with the rice. Like so. And here's the thing. You can take a whole English cucumber and do the exact same thing. You don't have to have the little minis, but I like this because it's handheld. So you can take a regular English cucumber and do the same things. De-seed it, and it's good. And you're good to go. Let's add the rest of our fish to it. Our wild caught salmon. Remember, no farm raised salmon. No. You know, wild caught salmon is a good source of protein. This could be a good snack. It's good for the body. You don't have to worry about where it was sourced from. You want sustainable sourced food. Sustainably sourced. Well, Chef Mark, what are you going to do with the sauce? I'm going to show you. Oh, I didn't level that one. He's top heavy. He's top heavy. He's top heavy. Hold on. Hold on. We might have to eat that one. Let me make this level so it can lay flat. Let's do another one. We'll just do this plain, like so. Use up all of this salmon. This is something good for bento boxes. I like to make a bento box when I'm traveling. Okay, here we go. Let's sprinkle. Sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's see. Hold on. And if you want, also, you know, I like a clean plate, so let's get a towel and wipe off what we need. Okay. Then I have, this is optional. This is called einkorn crunch. It is absolutely an ancient grain. Many of you know I don't use all-purpose flour or any of that. I use einkorn flour. This is the einkorn crunch. It's nut-free. It consists of 14 chromosomes. Usually when you're getting wheat bread or wheat flour, it's been stripped of the wheat bran, and you're not getting wheat flour and you think, or wheat bread, and you think that, oh, I'm eating healthy. No, because there's been genetically modified. So you might as well, you know, just eat white bread. I know I'm probably stepping on a lot of people's toes, but this is good. It's vegan, it's vegetarian friendly. If you want to know how to get it, this is going to give it a nice crunch on top. You don't have to do this. So here it is, einkorn crunch. It comes in 3 flavors. This is zesty salted. It comes in sweet and cinnamon, and then a sea salt. So I'm just going to add a couple to here. And to the one that I'm going to. And this is what it looks like. It's an ancient grain. It's an ancient grain. Oh, get back, get back, get back. My stuffing and stuff is falling out. Get back. Thank God for clean boards. This is the one that I'm going to eat. Yes, I am. Sprinkle my einkorn flour, not flour, crunch on there. Move that to the side, move that to the side, move that to the side, move that to the side. And here we are. Yes. Huh? This one is a little sloppy, but we're going to make it happen. So this is our salmon cucumber bites, or boats, whatever you call it, whatever you prefer. Simple, 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 simple. Listen, we want to eat clean, cook clean, live clean. And a lot of times we don't have a lot of times. You got salmon. Throw it in the oven, or your convection oven, or your air fryer. We're going to talk about air fryers too, boy. It's a whole thing on that. But if you have leftover, this was a leftover piece of salmon that I took and changed into a lunch. Not expensive at all. Very good, very heart healthy, omega-3s, good fatty, omega-3s, cucumber, absolutely amazing. So, someone has a question. Who has a question? Tanya? What about tuna fish? Trina, tuna fish. Yes, there's a certain tuna fish that I like to buy because a lot of times canned tuna, you know, when we were growing up, we opened up Star-Kissed tuna and it just was mush. And a lot of times we took that to school. There's a tuna that I like and I'll share it with you in the comments. But if you can find wild caught tuna or sustainably sourced tuna, that's what you want to get. I like to buy it in olive oil or water. Okay, be careful. No soybean, no safflower oil or sunflower oil. You only want to use avocado, grapeseed oil, extra virgin, organic oils. That's what you want to use because oils have a way of wreaking havoc on your body, causing inflammation. And for so many years, that's what we've been using. So when we know better, we should do better. I know the saying is when we know better, we do better. But that's not always true because a lot of times we know better. And here's the thing. Your journey to healthy eating is a process. It is a process. It is a process. So I am available for consultations. I am available to come and do a workshop, a seminar. Just hit me up because I love what I do and I love using my culinary oils. So here we go. Thank you, Tanya, my behind the scene admin. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this lovely economical meal. We ask that you would bless it and make it nourishing to our body. In Jesus' name, bless the hands that prepared it. That would be me. And the viewers that are going to prepare it too. And I hope they meet me Friday in the kitchen as well. All right, here we go. Wait, because we don't want to make a mess. All right. I don't know if you can hear the crunch, but anyway. Wait, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And those acorn crunch on top gives it texture. I love things with texture. It's just not one note. You're getting the crispiness from the cucumber. You're getting the wonderful wild taste, not wild, the wild caught salmon is creamy, it's delicious. And then you have those acorn berries. Oh my goodness. It's a good little snack. It's a good little snack. You have these berries on top. Absolutely amazing. Let's get another bite. Let's get another bite. Tanya, when you try it, tag me. I love to see people go and create their own dishes. That lime essential oil in here, baby. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Who's that? Me? Reach out to me. Listen, that is it for today. I hope you go enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope to see some of you in the kitchen. Please go look at the post. And if you want to join the class, it's not too late. The ingredients are simple. They're cost effective. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. What I do say is get them, read the recipe 3 times. Yes, 3, uno, dos, tres, 3 times. There's some things that you might need to prepare before we start the class. And we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. The class is $30 via Zelle or PayPal, Marlene Coles. If you have any questions, just DM me. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you again in the kitchen real soon. Remember to eat clean, cook clean, and live clean. Every day is a blessing. Remember, pray for this world. Pray for those that have the rule over us, and pray for each other. And I hope to see you soon. Enjoy your day. Bye. I'm going to enjoy mine. Bye.